U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed Unidad, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of bosses, El Sueño.
I am not a liar. I have killed thousands. I have fed more drug fiends than the top 3 pharmaceutical companies combined. I have stolen children from parents, wives from husbands, wiped out entire generations. But lying, that I have never done. The rest are offenses against humanity. Lying is an offense against yourself. I am the head of the Santa Blanca organization, which you call a cartel. I had a dream. I dreamed of a land where we could grow our own coca, produce our own cocaine, where we could run our business free from interference from the police, the government, the army, the Yankees. In my dream, a woman's voice asked me,
Sueño, mijo, what if you had your own country?
like Moses, I led my people to the promised land, Bolivia. We came here. We bought the coca fields. What we couldn't buy, we took. We bought the police, the military, the judges, the politicians. We were on the verge of becoming the government itself, on the razor's edge from fulfilling my dream. Of creating a narco-state. The nation of Santa Blanca.
agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while?
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, it gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country? I flew in business class from Manaus. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Hui, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Nah, it must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
Huh, you should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueno. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Qatar is 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, as soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qatar 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Qatar 26.
More than that, our group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground. What's your feeling on this op, Nomad?
End of the day, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we between local politics and the firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Hooah!
Ready? Fire, fire, fire!
I copy.
Rally up, people.
Roger that. Moving to position. Say the word. Got one.
Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors.
Enemy activity nearby.
Drone is airborne. I got a target carrying submachine guns. I got a third target. Got eyes on the target. Let's move.
Ready. Call the shot. That's one down. Say the word.
Hostile down. We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up the supplies later.
Ready. Call the shot. Target eliminated.
Hey, we got an narco with the submachine gun. Sticking close to the sandbag emplacement.
Coopere todo saldrá bien. Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move. And baby makes 3.
Say the word. Going on.
Tango down. Fire.
Roger that.
Let's get moving. The cartel isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru. We're clear.
The continent. But Santa Blanca has put your destiny as an individual back in your own.
El Sueno. The Sicarios have found the escaped prisoner in the village of Culta. What a wonderful name for a town. They were protecting him? Si. The village is known to Unidad as a haven for rebels. Why do these rebels even bother? Kill them all. The whole village. Visit divine wrath upon Kulta, and wipe it off the face of the earth. Claro, al rato.
I'm riding the motorcycle.
Go on without me. I got a narco over here, over by the helo.
Deploying drone. I see a second target. Tango number 3. Here's target number 5.
Yo, cartel gunman, inside the barn. Coming up on a Toyo farm. Remember, a lot of these Sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
Fuck, engage.
Hostile down.
Voy a mandar a ver a la Virgen.
That's a kill. clear. How you guys holding up? Check it out, weapons case. This'll go nice with my boots.
On the phone right now with the beauty of beauties herself.
Alguien ayúdeme a salir de aquí.
Más guapa, Nidia Flores, mamacita de mi vida. Arre.
¿Qué pensará mi familia? ¿Se acordarán de mí? ¿Creerán que he muerto? Haría lo que fuera por hablar con ellos.
These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Tengo que convencer a estos cabrones que me siento más libre. Todavía no estamos a salvo. Pero Dios le pagará esto que ha hecho por mí.
Are you Amaru?
What's left of him anyway?
Come on, we're getting you out of here.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces Pacatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor. Is it. I got eyes on a weapons case.
Awesome. I can put this to use.
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
Are you hurt?
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons, they got questioning me. Let us say, Their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
Si, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueno questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock. Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through. That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueno. El Muro's little brother is La Plaga. Nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueno, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueno, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itaqua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, La Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueno, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueno tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueno executed him.
Going on menu.
The hell happened here?
GPS says the place is named Yo Pill. I don't see any signs of fighting. It's just a ghost town.
I suppose either the cartel or the dogs chased everybody off.
Nomad, I've got Pakatari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Omen says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Katari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
Taking orders from Pakatari now?
Katari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return. I'll drive.
Pinche Yuri. I guess it...
All right, I'm in.
Ready? Open fire.
Copy that.
Fire, fire, fire! We need that bullshit like this and still call themselves soldiers? Fuck that.
Avisamos que los refuerzos ya vienen en camino. Únanse a ellos y destruyan al enemigo.
Ready? Fire, fire!
Hemos perdido contacto con las tropas enemigas. Todas las unidades mantengan comiencen el ataque.
Ready? Open fire.
Roger. Tango down.
The drone is up.
Tangos are marked. Standing by.
Roger. Target acquired.
Ready to fire. Target, man down.
Ya están por llegar los refuerzos. Eliminen a esa gente de inmediato.
Fire.
Copy that.
No mames, güey. Acabo de escuchar un tiro. Ah, huevo, seguro nos están atacando.
Assholes when we're here. Stay quiet. I got you, man. Just hold on.
Hostile down.
Fuck. How about you not let me get shot next time? We got a man down. Cartel Sicarios have joined contact near the stack of tires.
Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen! ¿Dónde están esos cabrones? Ahí les van las coordenadas, cabrones.
Fuck. We're made. Got the target. Ready to engage. Enemy killed.
Hemos enviado refuerzos a su posición. Acaben con el enemigo. Fuerzas hostiles se enfrentan a nuestras unidades a unos cuantos kilómetros de aquí. Los refuerzos están en camino.
Rally on me.
Copy. Moving. Man down. Yo, man down.
Nada que reportar por el momento. Continuamos con la búsqueda de los enemigos. Las tropas hostiles abandonaron esta zona. Todas las unidades salgan del servicio. hay ningún contacto en la última posición conocida del enemigo. Comenzando búsqueda ahora.
Hang tight, I'm heading your way.
You know, no sé. Mira, when we break a leg, people know. The way we shatter the champions we places, they know they won't walk right ever again.
La búsqueda no dio resultados. El enemigo se ha retirado.
Okay, we're still good.
That's one of the things I like about it. Nobody's the top one that forces you to be really creative. Buenos minutos. We'll hear more from these cuties in a few minutes. But for now, back to the zoo.
Opening fire on these fuckers. Better not roll this thing.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Target's marked. Just say the word. Target acquired. Stand ready. Call the shot. He's gone.
Target's confirmed. Ready to assault. I'm getting in position.
Copy. Target marked.
Good to go. Enemy down.
We're cool. We're cool.
Let's go. Ready? Open fire.
Copy.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Roger.
Taking a shot. ¿Cómo es, compa? Oiga, ¿ya oyó de ese hombre que dice que inmortal? Que le disparen y que las balas se le resbalan y que no sé qué. No, mi cuate, ¿pero qué me cuenta? No, se está confundiendo. De lo que se habla es de un gato. Ya pues, ¿sabe lo que dicen? Un gato tiene 7 vidas. No es un hombre, es un gil de mierda que trabaja con los de la Blanca. Lo han intentado matar y siempre sobrevive. Ya pues, no es cierto, han de ser puros cuentos. No, en serio. Dicen que hasta lo han enterrado ya 2 veces y vuelve a salir. No, esa no me la creo. Bueno, pero ya vamos a echar un platito ya y me sigue contando. ¿Cómo es, compa? Oiga, ¿ya oyó de ese hombre que dice que inmortal? Que le disparen y que las balas se le resbalan y que no sé qué. No, mi cuate, ¿pero qué me cuenta? No, se está confundiendo. De lo que se habla es de un gato. Ya pues, ¿sabe lo que dicen? Un gato tiene 7 vidas. No es un hombre, es un gil de mierda que trabaja con los de la Blanca. Lo han intentado matar y siempre sobrevive. Ya pues, no es cierto, han de ser puros cuentos. No, en serio. Dicen que hasta lo han enterrado ya 2 veces y vuelve a salir. No, esa no me la creo. Bueno, pero ya vamos a echar un platito ya y me sigue contando.
Pero por Dios.
Drone is airborne.
¿Cómo es, compa?
Just spotted
Oiga,
one with
¿ya
some
oyó de
machine
ese
guns.
hombre que dice que inmortal? Que le disparen y que las balas se le resbalan y que no sé qué. No. Mi cuate, ¿pero qué me cuenta? No, se está confundiendo. De lo que se habla es de un gato. Ya pues, ¿sabe lo que dice? Un gato tiene 7 vidas. No es un hombre, es un gil de mierda que trabaja con los de la Blanca.
Tango marked. He's a little close to
Matar y
civilians.
siempre sobrevive. Ya pues, no es cierto, han de ser puros cuentos. No, en serio.
There's a weapons case
Dicen
over
que hasta
here.
lo han enterrado ya 2 veces y vuelve a salir. No, esa no me la creo. Bueno, pero ya vamos a echar un platito ya y me sigue contando.
Tango down.
Eyes on a narco with a
Tell me where.
pretty close to that nasty looking dump. Bad guys are marked, waiting on you, boss. Tangos are marked. What's the word?
I've got the target.
Say the word.
Target lost. Ready to fire.
He's
No
history.
target. Repeat, no target. Down. They're gonna see you.
Careful,
That's a kill.
Dude heard that body fall. Fuck, they found a body.
Fire.
You're in bad shape. Take cover. Opening fire on these fuckers. stand.
No cuesta nada. Quita ese candado y déjenos ser libres.
¿Qué chingados esperan? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
Here they come. What's the play, boss?
His strength, good aim with the rifle, cunning. Very few men in this world.
He's down. Open fire.
I copy.
Needs his loyalty. To Santa Blanca.
Gracias por esto. Ahora toca continuar juntos. Estoy eternamente agradecido.
We got a 20 in the garage where Polito parks his sports car. We snag that, we snag his GPS. Maybe something there tells us where he and his girlfriend are.
That tango's down.
There's got to be some intel we can dig up on
been hanging there? Yo no sé, amor. Maybe 12 hours? Is he still alive? Check if he's breathing. Ah, él está muerto. He's dead. He must have choked to death under that hood. Look at that boner. Mierda, I told you the hood was too tight. That's a big boner. I'm taking his pants off. Yuri. Ay, are you jealous of a corpse, bizcocho? What the hell, Yuri? Whoa, ooh. This that guy got stinks like shit. And he could have learned some grooming or something, but damn. It's like a chorizo that got rolled around in dog hair. Will you help me cut him down already? Or like somebody peeled a banana, covered it in butterscotch and, whoops, dropped it on the barbershop floor? Yuri, knock it off. Oh, it's starting to sag. Now it looks like a toucan that hasn't shaved for a month. Amor, por favor, get your face out of there.
Se va a armar un dispute. after wanting one of these. I'll fly.
All right, let's roll.
Anybody know how Bowman ended up in Bolivia?
She came here looking for Edward Snowden.
Someone should have told her Snowden took a different flight.
I heard she was involved in Plan Dignidad back in the 90s. Plan Dignity? Operation to completely eradicate illegal coca in Bolivia. That's DEA shit, no?
Not all of it. Getting the right guy elected, militarizing the population, changing people's minds without them having any idea you're doing it. Usual CIA mind tricks, back then anyway.
A plan to completely eradicate coca? Good luck with that. Actually, they almost succeeded. If they had, we wouldn't be here.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe if you try to completely eliminate something, it only makes people fight harder to get it back.
They're on alert. In position.
Check out that
Target's
cartel
marked.
supply
Say the
plane.
word.
Looks loaded and ready to go.
Well, shit. If they left the keys in the ignition, the dumbasses deserve what they get. Let's take it.
Looks like we just rolled up on a firefight between the cartel and the rebels.
Target set, ready to assault. Got it, moving. Eyes on the target.
Good to go. I'm opening fire.
He's gone.
Los putos que están en el norte también están fuera de nuestro alcance. Manden una puta patrulla para partir esa madre. Y llegó este apoyo que estábamos esperando, perros. Vamos llegando.
We got more tangos coming in.
Este punto de encuentro donde estaban los putos que íbamos a apañar.
Assholes missed us. They're going the wrong way.
Hostile down. Tango down. Got a target carrying submachine guns.
Clear over here.
It's a Santa Blanca commendation. Those Sicarios will be missing this. You'd think with all their money, the cartel would make a nicer metal. Ready? Fire, fire, fire!
Wilco.
Tango
Taking a
down.
shot.
Got no. That guy's history. You guys all good? Damn, I love this job. I'm in. Let's go.
That's it. We'll leave the plane here and let the rebels know where to find it. This is a commendation. Looks like it came from a box of cereal, or the Air Force or something.
El sueño. Oye, Yuri.
Hey. We ought to be able to find some intel around here.
To the market, Jeeves.
drone is up.
¡Púdranse en el infierno!
Got the target. He's down.
We're good. We all in one piece? This document mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoners to Urian Polita for interrogations. He's got to know where our lovebirds are, but he's sitting in an Unidad firebase. This metal has a coca plant on it. That's kind of cool. Fire.
Copy. Ready. Call the shot. Escort car has been destroyed. Taking a shot. Roger. Down. You'll be fine, man. I'm on my way.
Thanks.
Eyes on a gun turret.
Fucking hell!
We got a mounted
Bowman,
weapon.
this is Nomad. We're on the ground in Okoro. What have you got for us?
Okoro is the heart of cocaine production in Bolivia. The network there was built by El Yayo and predates Santa Blanca by more than a decade. When El Yayo joined the cartel and became the boss of production, he handed Okoro off to his grandson.
Hold on.
No, take cover.
¡Hay unos pinches soldados yanquis aquí, Berito! ¡Quiebren a todos esos putos!
Target marked. Say the word. I have a shot. Engaging.
I'm back, Bowman.
What happened? Wait, you know what? Never mind. When El Yayo joined the cartel and became the boss of production, he handed Okoro off to his grandson, who goes by the name El Emisario.
The emissary.
He spends most of his time outside the province, rubbing shoulders with politicians in Sucre and greasing the wheels for the cartel. Not really his job, but the guy's something of a charmer, and he figures this is the best way to make his grandfather proud. El Yayo lets it slide so long as Okoro continues to produce. Fact is, the network is so well established that it pretty much runs itself. El Emisario's assistant handles the rest. Get in there, gather intel on Okoro's production sites, and start fucking things up. That'll put pressure on El Emisario to come back to Okoro and get things back on track before Granddad finds out. When that happens, we grab him and use him to get to El Yayo.
Getting an upload from Bowman. Looks like she's got some intel on El Emisario.
Target down. We've got a problem. Fucking Unidad's here. We got a fucking man down. Got no tangos on my radar.
I'll drive.
We rattled somebody's cage.
¡Estamos de espera! ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a decirles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
They're coming right for us. Guns down. We don't need to frighten these people. I'm in. Let's roll. I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
¡Órale, cabrones! ¡Todos a tierra!
down. Hold still.
Okay, okay.
Ya, compa.
I'm taking the bike.
Go ahead, I'll catch up.
Rally up, people.
Copy that.